Alright guys, here's a version of the left side. I actually lost the recording of my one of the runs I did on the left side, which was similar to this one. Here I'm on my other account. I used a rank 3 silk here for this Spider-Man Supreme. Again, you have to do an attack in, like a medium attack in to trigger his like invisibility or his astral form. Then you can go ahead and do your intercept in order to get the ebb and flow intercept, and then you are good to get that big damage. And with a rank 3 silk here, it absolutely shreds him. And then I brought in Crossbones, like I said in the other one, and I actually ended up trying to use Crossbones here for the Shocker as well. So you need someone who can deal with the passive shocks from EMP on Shocker. Also for the leader here, so you can see I put on the Odin pre-fights here for Crossbones for the leader. Didn't really need it yet, but I was going to use it again on Shocker, so I figure let's go ahead and do that. If I didn't get hit here at the beginning of the fight, I would have probably finished with almost a full yellow bar. But Crossbones absolutely shreds the leader on this fight here. So that's pretty fun. Go ahead and again, the special one is pretty easy to evade. Crossbones is a global clarity champion, so he'll counter the House of Mirrors really nicely because he gets a bunch of buffs. The buffs are going to provide the immunity to the help you get the immunity to the auto block and evade. So really nice work here by Crossbones. And the left side, so there's a couple tricky parts on the left side, but it isn't too bad. I think it seems like probably the easier side in general. Other than that shock, you need someone for Shocker, which I'm just going to do by committee on this one, and you need someone to help with Mojo. Now again, Silk did work for helped with Mojo and with the Spider-Man Supreme. If you have someone probably like Spider-Man 2099 who's actually buff immune, will probably work a lot better. But here for Shocker, it's an EMP Shocker, which is very annoying. I did do this once with Angela with the Odin pre-fights. I did it with Venom with the Odin pre-fights, worked extremely well on my main account as well. I think I soloed it like super easily with Venom and the Odin pre-fights. Here, I didn't have a ranked up Venom on this account, and I just thought I know that Silk was going to make a couple of the other fights a little bit easier for me. But Shocker here, I'm just going to like bait those special 2s there, get a nice little intercept in, and I don't even think I did that. I could have done a lot better here, but didn't play that great with Crossbones. Wish I had done a bit better, but it's fine. I didn't really need Crossbones for anything else on this run, so just get as much damage in as I could. I also wasn't really going to use Odin much more on this path at all. So after I screw up here with, after I die with Crossbones, I'm just going to bring in Odin and then Silk to actually finish off Shocker. So I don't end up using any revives on Shocker, but it was kind of get him down as a, by committee. So nothing too crazy here. And again, I went in and did this a second time just so I could get the video out there, give you some options. But yeah, I think Venom did extremely well on the other account. I think I soloed it pretty easily with Venom, and the Odin pre-fights worked extremely well. There you can see I got clipped by a special 2, and that was it. Brought in Silk to finish it off. And then Silk actually got almost all the way down on Mojo, and I screwed up at the very end. So I think I used 1 revive on Silk for Mojo. But also, I have Viv Vision here for Onslaught. I did get the solo here. You could either use Werewolf by Night is a great option for here. Probably Hulkling is probably really good for Onslaught here. But it worked out pretty nicely with Viv. So I've done some Onslaught fights with Viv in War, so I tried to do that similar stuff. Forgot about the crush there that was on me, so I got clipped on the block. But I'm going to go ahead and drop a special 2, and then my unblockable special 1s, and that is going to if I hadn't gotten clipped there, I probably would have finished the fight with a solo. But instead, we are going to die at the very end. And again, Silk is going to come in and clean up Onslaught for me. So that's, the unblockable special 1s. Almost nuke him out. And I think I die at right there. I went for an intercept and died. Brought in Silk. Finished it off. Then used Silk for Mojo. And ended up using Silk for... I used Silk again for... Wolverine, and I used if it's an awakened Silk, it'll work for Wolverine because he is a global House of Mirrors attacker, but Silk has access to slow on the heavy, so that'll help you counter the global there, even though Silk is not a global attacker. And then Silk did America Chavez again, and then I end up bringing in Vox for the final boss. I didn't play that. It's only a rank 1 unduped Vox, and I didn't play particularly well and used a couple revives to get him down. So again, Venom on the right side, I got the solo. I probably, if I brought in Venom again on the left side for my main account, I think I did, I think the first time I did it there, I didn't play particularly well. It was that second one that I posted on the right side where I got the solo. But for the most part, Venom was phenomenal. Vox worked really well. And but I didn't play particularly well in this one. But at least it gives you some options, and you can see what I was trying to do there. So if you had other really good options that worked for you, please post it down in the comments down below. It helps everyone else out. I'm going to let the music play out for the rest of this one, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.